Hey guys, welcome back. I'm coming on to do a layout for a couple of things. I'm looking to do stuff for, gosh, you guys follow a sketch February, and this is the sketch today, February 28th. It's great. So basic background, it looks like a big block of paper here. A different block comes this way, great. Pattern paper here, photo, photo. Title this way, and a bit of a visual triangle for embellishments. So I have that. Now I'm also doing acrylic stash busting, and in my kit I have these two gorgeous pumpkins. So with that in mind, let's see what goodies. Oh no, you guys, pumpkin down. It went flying. I found it. Okay. So since the acrylic pieces I have are these gorgeous pumpkins, I'm going to put them in the tray. I have that. I'll use pumpkin spice everything. I'm going to have this little pumpkin pie and a little pumpkin spice latte. I think that would be cute. Now I do have this acrylic coffee cup, and I love. And I'll see if I have a spot for it. With these embellishments right here, I don't feel like I do. I used the title with this color acrylic for something else. So he has to go over here for now. We'll make a decision in a little bit. Game time. So that's all the goodies that came in there. Then, oh, you guys, did I tell you I am using the October 2025 Cozy Cottage kits from Color Rush Studio. I have the main kit, the bold kit, and the acrylic kit. And I've been working through these gorgeous goodies bit by bit while I play along with the pattern paper challenge. So if it's a piece that I cut for the pattern paper challenge, you guys look at this. Then I have a blue sticky on it right now. So what I need to find out is if there is a piece of paper I can use. Maybe I should use this piece of white that was like a divider one. Love that piece. Oh, so pretty. I love this tree, but I mean, this house, I mean, I could cut out the house and then have this piece come across like that, and that could be the block. That could be the center block, but that means I'd be cutting into yet more paper, and we're gonna try not to do that. We're just trying to find a background, and I'm thinking the one that's gonna work is white because, you know, it makes sense that it would. Okay, so this piece of white here, it was just this dividing paper in my design team stuff, but I'm like, hey, it's there, so we're gonna use it. So this could be this large prominent block that comes across, and it looks like it's like 11 inches wide. So let's go ahead and give it a cut. Yeah, it looks about 11 inches wide, so I should be able to use a really nice chunk of this. So I've got that. Sticky can go back on. And then let me cut off 1 inch. There we go. So that can be this piece right here. It's pretty prominent. I almost feel like I need just a yibbit more off. Just looks a tiny bit too chunky. Not a big deal. Okay, we have that. Now I need a piece. It's super faint. Do you see this little outline that goes right here? I'm thinking that's another pattern paper. Not sure, but I'm thinking it is. So we're doing pumpkin spice everything, so I'm not going to grab these apples. Ooh, but this gorgeous, gorgeous plaid will definitely work. And I only need it to be, like to here. So let me cut it right here. Boop. And then I will go ahead and cut it right here. There we go. So that piece right here can shimmy a bit behind this. Gorgeous. Now I need one piece that comes this way. Okay. I'm looking at all my little scraps and things for sure. Cute little house. Ooh, maybe I should fussy cut that out and then just have one photo. So that could be this piece right here. Yes, please. We're going to do that. And that will take care of this whole piece. Woot, woot. Okay, we have that. Then, that's the same brown. Here's a little orange plaid. I like the idea of a piece of this green going here and here. So we're going to run that in 2 different directions. So this goes back into my scrap pile. This needs to go. All right, let me get this nice skinny one. A really slender piece. And that's going to go down here. And that's going to go to about, let's see, it goes from here to, depending on how things go, to about here. That goes right here. Great. And then I need a piece that's just a little more chunky, which is this piece right here. Now, do I do the same green because I have a lot going on? The answer is probably. I have a lot of pattern already going. Pattern does not scare me at all. We are aware, but now when I look at this, it looks like it would either go on this or there should be separation between this and this. So I'm going to trim this down a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, that just got a little tiny bit thinner, no big deal. Then I'm gonna have this piece will go to about the same height and then all the way down to about yibbit right here. So kind of like, it looks like about 10.5 inches. You know, it's ish. So that will go here. This will get hidden a little bit. It goes right here. This piece goes over. This one intersects, but doesn't go all the way. See what I mean? See what I mean, Vern? Okay. Goes like that. I'm going to fussy cut this out because it's freaking gorgeous. And we are doing like pumpkin spice everything. So I think that would be super cute. And we'll have a little house. We will have a title shortly. And for a title, look at this. We have alphas. Think I'll use the gold. And I need to get all of these pieces down. But guys, these are going to be so fun. Like this could be in that junction of pumpkin spice everything. I need a little bit of embellishment right next to my title so I can have it there. And then I need a couple things down here. And that might be where, oh, wait. Hello, my gorgeous metallic-y pumpkins come in. Maybe this will go over here. And then, oh, but wait, I'll hit it with some gold splatty bits so that the metallic-y bits that are on these pieces totally work out. So let me do all this homework and I'll meet you right back here. So I have all the pieces down that we talked about. I have my cute little wood pieces, which are perfect for pumpkin spice everything. Title just being autumn because that works no matter what the photos will be with this. I liked the idea of fussy cutting this large element out in lieu of that second photo. We've got, oops, this shimmied over. I need to hold that down. We've got our gorgeous acrylic bits. I think I need some enamel dots and then to hit it with some splatters or splatty bits as I would call them. And then we're going to be kind of done. Trying to see. Yeah, I do like both of the yellow and the, actually I could use these green, the yellow, and this coral color. So let's go ahead and do I want to, I can put one there. That would be cute onto that piece. We can put one here and then the small green one right up there. So that's cute. Let's go ahead and do the same kind of thing for our title cluster. Come on. So let's do that, a nice green one, and then a small orange piece. Like I said, we're going to hit this with some splatters as well, so that's going to be grand. And then I don't have a large green one, so let me go ahead and do another large yellow one down here. Come on, I'm trying to grab the adhesive at the same time. I have that one, a mid-size orangey one, a green. So I've got enamel dots. Let's hit it with just a little bit of splatter work to make it cute and interesting. I'm going to bring in more gold like we have in our title as well as in our gold pumpkin. Let's go like that. I think that's super cute. Okay, let me give it a little shake over here. I need to add a tiny bit of adhesive on the bottom of this T and on my gold pumpkin. And then I think we're going to be pretty good. So let's give this a nice metallic splatter. Not worried at all about where it hits around my photo mat because, you know, anything really extra will end up being covered. So lots and lots of gold around that. I want to play up the metallic-y mirrored vibe that we have on our one sweet little acrylic pumpkin, and that used more acrylics, and it closes out the month for Follow a Sketch February. Now, I didn't get all of the sketches done, so I just have them on my desk for when we get to it bit by bit. But starting March 1st, we have Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches started. So I'm going to just have to circle back probably in April to get more of the Follow a Sketch February done. But that's what I have today. I think it is fun. I used lots of patterns. I was able to use some scraps. I did finish off one full-size pattern paper, so I can note that down in my, I can note that down in my 100 pattern paper challenge that I have going. And guys, I'm going to see you guys ever so soon with another video. Bye, friends.